guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another film review. Tonight we've got us a French serial killer sort of thriller called The Crimson Rivers, which I bought a few weeks ago, you may see. So let's have a little look at this edition.
So here is a look at the physical release of The Crimson Rivers, released on Curzon Films, or Curzon Films, but I think it's called Curzon. Take this sticker off. That's just a HMV sticker, so I don't need to preserve that. So it does come with a nice slipcase. Same image on the case and same images on the back. Comes with the film on Blu-ray with a reversible cover, which looks quite nice, which I think we will switch round just so we've got something different to sort of look at. I know I prat around a lot in these videos, sorry about that, I just like to do so. It comes with, which I believe to be a double-sided poster, which we will have a look at. We've got the cover of the new release, and it comes with a poster in French of the original release. Which is, it's okay. Would have rather had a booklet, but there we go. Can't have everything. At least it comes with something. I do like the reversible art with Jean Reno on there. And that is the physical release of The Crimson Rivers.
So it's a great release by Curzon. It's a really nice release. Got a great slipcase. It's got even a poster with it, which is kind of weird, but still very, very cool. But is there any special features on the disc?
So here we are on the main menu of The Crimson Rivers. Any special features you have on here? You have an audio commentary with Mathieu Kassovitz, Jean Reno and Vincent Cassel. You have an interview with cinematographer Thea Arbogast, interview with author Jean-Christophe Grange, the investigation behind-the-scenes documentary, behind-the-scenes featurettes, the original trailer. And your setup, you have 2.0 stereo, 5.1 DTS, which is what we will have, and you also have English subtitles. And that is the special features on The Crimson River.
Yes, there are. There's quite a few on there. Some interviews. There's a making of. There's audio commentary. It's really, really cool. Great release. So let's not waste any time. Let's get to the story. So this film is based in the French Alps, I believe, and it's about a body is being found in the snow, and his name is Remy, and he's a teacher at a local university, and his body's been found in a sort of fetal position, and his hands have been cut off, and his eyes have been taken out and replaced with acid rainwater. And we meet our police officer called Pierre Nimons, who's played by Jean Reno, and he's arrived from Paris to help the local police to sort of like investigate this sort of body, and it leads him to a long sort of story and different sort of story where it leads him to all kinds of different investigations and plots and interviews with different sort of people. And while this is going on, we see another police officer in a different area called Vincent. He's played by called Max, played by Vincent Cassel, and he is investigating this mausoleum in this graveyard that's been defaced with swastikas, and he's investigating that. And he goes to visit like a local sort of skinhead gang, if you like, in that area, and he beats them up and this sort of thing. And it turns out it wasn't them. They believe it to be a guy in a white Lada car. Meanwhile, back in the French Alps, our other investigator, Niemans, has discovered that this suspect has a white Lada. And so both of these sort of stories entwine, and they're both looking for the same person for different reasons. And then they put their forces together to try and solve this mystery of this murder and of this grave that's been sort of graffitied, which seems to be of a young girl who was killed in a road accident 20 years ago. And the mother has gone a bit insane, and she now lives in a convent. And Max goes to see her to sort of ask her questions about her daughter, and she tells him all this information about these demons that are after her. Niemans meets a woman called Fanny, played by Nadia Fares, and she is some sort of scientist who investigates glaciers. And she says that this acid stuff, rain, is from a glacier. So she takes him down to this massive glacier up in the French Alps, and they find another body buried in the ice. And this body is similar to the other one, where it's had its hands cut off and eyes are out and stuff. And so Fanny now becomes a suspect because she was the one who found the first body, Remes, the teacher, and also taking him pretty much to the second one. So she becomes like our main sort of like suspect. So is it her that's done these killings? Who is defaced this grave? What is actually going on? It's quite a big plot that revolves around these two storylines that come together in a very nice way. Let's talk about the characters. So this is an extremely well acted film. Jean Reno is incredible. He's one of my favourite French actors, if not my favourite French actor. He's probably definitely in my top 10 favourite actors worldwide. Vincent Cassel, I've seen him in a number of things, and he's really, really cool. I really like him too. We've got some other characters in the film that turn out. We have the captain, played by Karim Becadra. We have Dr. Bernard Chenres, played by Jean-Pierre Cassel. I don't know if he's related to Vincent Cassel, but maybe. It's a really, really cool cast, and it's all really well acted, and I really like the characters. They're all really cool and really kind of like they just get on well, and I just think this would have been a good team to done some more sort of like crimes together. Maybe they did, I don't know, but they're really cool. So to my final verdict, well, to me, this was essential. It was a 10 out of 10. It was amazing. It's one of the best thrillers I've seen in years. It's just really, really cool. It keeps you gripped right to the end. And the twists and turns of the stories was fantastic. And the ending, you kind of saw coming, because there were little hints that gave it away. But that's really cool as well, because sometimes not everything has to be a big secret to the end. And it just plays out really, really well. And I saw the end coming, and I thought, okay, that's what I thought it was going to be. And it was just really well played out. excellent film. The pluses of the edition, it looks stunning. It looks stunning on Blu-ray. So if you pick the 4K up, you're in for a treat because it looks amazing, because it's all filmed beautifully in the French Alps and it's stunning there. Absolutely amazing. Well crafted story, well acted, some sort of great sort of like investigation scenes, some great sort of dead body horror scenes, which is really cool, and some great acting from Vincent Cassel and Jean Reno. The Crimson Rivers, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Check it out if you've never seen it. Massive shout out to my lads. See you soon, guys.